All the way.
You know, throughout the COVID-19 pandemic coverage, what has been at the top of the list for so many people's concerns and thoughts over and over has been those people who were in assisted living facilities and nursing homes, aging populations where they were needing to quarantine together, and the COVID pandemic seemed to be even harder hitting. Well, we are so happy this morning to have Dan Spriggs and Mary Beth Smith join us. They are with Amara Home Care. Good to see you.
Thank you.
And you actually have been on the front lines of this whole thing, Mary Beth, because you've seen many of your clients who say, you know what, I was thinking about transitioning over, now I really want to stay home. Others who've left a facility to come home, and thank goodness Amara was there to help with their health care needs.
You're very correct with that. This is very scary for our elderly population. They need that social interaction. We have been so happy to be able to provide not only that social interaction, but that level of care that they need in their home too.
This is not a new field for you, Dan. You began the business 21 years ago. You've watched this become an increasing need for families. I talked about the aging population, but I'm guessing anyone who needs in-home care can utilize you.
Absolutely. We have gone home with mothers that maybe have triplets and they just need an extra hand. Maybe family's not available to help them. So whether it be that or maybe handicapped, doesn't make any difference. We have been at this long enough. We're available, and we can help in the home for whoever, whatever the case may be.
So to a degree, it's almost like an a la carte service?
Absolutely. Absolutely. When it comes to caring for some loved one at home, that's what we've been doing.
Okay.
We do anything from 1 hour care. Maybe a family members just want someone to stop by and check on mom. They have a busy schedule, they have a career, and they want to do more, but they're limited, and so are the other family members. That's where Amara Home Care comes into play, and we will stop by daily or even 2 or 3 times, different parts of the day, and we will check and make sure that the air is on and they're doing okay and they've had something to eat.
Stocked, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So talk about that a little bit, Mary Beth, because really now more than ever, that's a really crucial need, because so many of us with parents who are getting older have been unsure about should we even go by and check on mom and dad, depending on how our lifestyles are arranged. Your workers, your employees are very careful, and they know they're healthy walking through the door.
Our workers are very careful coming into the home. We actually provided them, we made this little kit up, and it is their own personal PPE kit. It has the hand sanitizer, gloves, mask, and soap. We included a copy of the Lord's Prayer in that because reciting the Lord's Prayer is 20 seconds long, which meets the minimum hand washing requirements for safety. But our caregivers love going in the homes. They love knowing that they're helping out. A lot of our family members, depending on what line of work they are in, are hesitant to come into the home with mom or dad too.
So are you saying that all of your employees have that, the caregivers have that, and when they come into the home, they just kind of do that right away?
Yes, ma'am.
And we're constantly monitoring our family members that we're caring for. At least once a week, we are asking a number of questions. How are they doing? Do they have a fever? Have they been in contact with anybody that has been sick? We want to report to their family that they are okay and that they are doing well, and we're providing what is necessary and what is needed at the home at the time.
This is probably stating the obvious, but there are a lot of things you could have chosen that are 20 seconds long to include in that packet. The fact that you chose the Lord's Prayer sounds like the care in Amara Home Care is a key part of your name.
It definitely is. It definitely is. And I think at this point in time, we all need to be a little bit closer and recite that prayer a little more often.
So how does it work, Dan, for people who are watching right now? First of all, what's your service area? How far do you
Well, we've
cover?
been serving all of Chattanooga, of course, Hamilton County, and all the surrounding counties for all these years. And so we're the busiest in Hamilton County. But a family wants to just maybe have us come out and ask a few questions. They'll call Amara Home Care. We'll come in just for a brief, free in-home consultation, and we will explain to them what we can do for them. A lot of times families will be going out of town, or vacation, or something, and they just want someone to watch mom for a week.
Well, that was where I was going to go next. So you don't sign up for a year-long commitment or something. It's just whatever your need is at the moment.
Absolutely. And one of the many things that make Amara Home Care unique is that we do not have any contracts or down payments.
Okay.
So we can start immediately caring for some loved one and go from there.
Okay, I know that you obviously would utilize long-term care insurance for people who have it.
Yes.
Not everyone does. And you had mentioned, Mary Beth, something about a 10-care affiliation. I'll let you elaborate.
The 10 Care Choices program, and what that does, state of Tennessee initiated that, 13, 14 years ago, Dan, somewhere around in there. A lot of folks that were by themselves, that were needing care, ended up in a long-term care facility with state-funded payment. It's very costly for the state of Tennessee to do that. Those people going into those facilities do not need 24-hour care. So the 10 Care Choices program was born from that, allowing people to stay home in their personal environment with assistance with bathing, dressing, meal preparation, activities of daily living.
You know, what strikes me, and I've got to let you run, is how easy the two of you are to talk to, and it's a conversation that people want to be able to spend time with, so thank goodness you are. Let me share the phone number and the website. Online, it's amaracare.com, but the phone number, they're right here on Cummings Highway, is 756-2411. Thank you both so much, and the plan is for them to check in with us about every month here on 3+U, so you'll have a chance ongoing to learn more about the offerings they have for your family. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Every day you count on us.
We're working hard to provide more ways to help keep you connected.
Channel 3 is now streaming on Apple TV.